welcome the bride. Okay, everyone, please be seated. And good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to welcome everyone here today. Taeyoung and Andrew, I especially want to welcome you both to this very memorable moment in your lives. Today is a happy day for you both. It's a symbolic day. Today you're making a public declaration of your love and commitment to each other. I understand, family and friends, you've traveled from far away to be here. And I understand that it's a complex web of friends and family, each one with a different impact on their lives. And I understand some can't be here because it seems like everyone's having babies, I've been told. But we know they are here in spirit. And they appreciate you being here to celebrate this day, and having you here is important, it's significant. And as they adapt to life, continued life together, you'll be the ones they turn to share in the good news as their journey progresses together. So to celebrate love and give thanks that life has brought these two wonderful people together. Marriage is a gift and an opportunity for two people to live side by side as teammates that are committed to see the best for each other, supporting and loving each other unconditionally. And as they embark on the adventure of life together, knowing that whatever life has to throw at them, they will be confident in the fact that they're not doing it alone. So most of you already know their love story, but just to recap a bit, they met in a modern way through a dating app. Taeyoung wasn't interested in finding love, but as a promise to a colleague, she had set for herself 5 days to find herself a boyfriend using the app. And this reflects her personality to a T. And as she reached out to Andrew directly and gave him her phone number, which made Andrew suspicious. But luckily, a date was organized by the 5th day, and fast forward, here we are, and Andrew knew he wanted to marry Taeyoung. And on a visit to Korea to see Taeyoung's family, he summoned the courage to ask her father for his permission to marry. Unfortunately, Andrew doesn't speak Korean, so he had to use Google Translate, which, to Andrew's misfortune, incorrectly stated he would not be ready to marry Taeyoung for 4 more seasons. Luckily, Taeyoung's father later gestured that Andrew should propose once they returned to London. This resort, in fact, was where they got engaged over a year ago in February. Andrew's plan was to propose on Valentine's Day using the resort's romantic dinner on the beach as the setting for the proposal. Taeyoung, however, had other ideas, immediately describing an ideal proposal on Valentine's Day that seemed somewhat cheesy and not exactly what he thought. And Andrew had to quickly adjust his plan and agreed with a smile while a ring remained in his pocket. And the next day, Andrew was racing to think of an alternative proposal idea. And the end of their trip to the Meridian drew near. They went for a long walk on the beach where Andrew dropped to one knee and asked the question, 15 minutes before their taxi took them back to the airport. And that brings us back here to celebrate their special day together. This decision to commit your lives to one another has come from a genuine love and realization that you both want to spend the rest of your lives together, experiencing the fun of life while learning, supporting, and growing with each other. You both recognize that you have your own identity and dreams and aspirations, and also that life is about change and growing as a person. And they admire each other's character and unique qualities, which is why they want to grow old sharing life together. And today, to confirm you want to be married in front of your family and friends, you've chosen to exchange vows. So please repeat after me.
I, Andrew, take you, Taeyoung, to be my wife, from this day forward, to have and to hold, in good times and bad, in sickness and in health. And I promise to cherish and love you until the end of my days.
Very good.
No, wedding band now.
Gonna die pretty soon out here, I think.
I, Taeyoung, take you, Andrew, to be my husband from this day forward, to have and to hold, in good times and bad, in sickness and health. And I promise to cherish and love you until the end of my days.
Very good. You've also chosen to wear rings as a reminder of your promises. And your rings are precious because you wear them with love and they symbolize your commitment in marriage. And that they remind you that marriage is not a destination but a journey and a moment opportunity to love and cherish each other. Can I invite the rings forward? And Andrew, you're going to go first with Taeyoung. Yeah.
I give you this ring as a sign
of my love and commitment.
of my love and commitment today, tomorrow, and forever.
Okay, Taeyoung.
Yeah. I give you this ring as a sign of my love and commitment today, tomorrow, and and forever.
Very good.
Only today and tomorrow. Oh.
Right. Okay, you can hold hands. Today, in the presence of family and friends, you have shared your love and commitment to each other and vowed to share your lives together as one amazing team. And you have given and received rings as a symbol of your promises. May your lives and your marriage be very deeply blessed, and may peace be with you and your love for each other never fade. And it gives me so much joy to now pronounce you as husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride.
We didn't practice this. Did you kiss my face?
We're gonna practice this. We forgot.
You can do it more than once.
Quick, just give it.
All right, that's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, wait a second. We have a certificate to sign, and we just have right over here. So we're gonna kind of make our way, or let's see if they're gonna bring it over. And then we just have a champagne toast before we do the walkout. Okay, they're gonna bring the table over right here.
Edit the kiss.
Yeah, edit the kiss. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, witness.
That's the other side. Okay, it's fine. You can be the witness for her, and Simonetta can be my witness. That's fine.
Okay. Amazing.
Okay, great.
Yay!
Thank you.
You approve?
She approves. Thank you.
Okay, now we're gonna have champagne toast.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
We do?
They're gonna bring that out. Hang on a second. I think what I'll do is I'll have everybody stand, and I'll lead us in a toast, a brief, quick toast, and then we can all cheer.
Yeah, and done.
And then it's basically just the walk out.
My opinion, or?
Yeah, you can. And woo! Oh, that was a good one. Whoa. And then you can. The glasses are right over here.
I think it's good. Probably.
Yeah, maybe some music. That's very awkward. And then,
What do we do now?
Hold your glasses high. And I'll say, here's to Taeyoung and Andrew. May your love be strong, your laughter be endless, and your journey together be filled with joy. Cheers and congratulations. Let's hear it, everybody. Congratulations and a toast. Yes. Cheers, cheers. Woo-hoo. Fantastic. You ready? Are you ready with the flowers? Yep.
Okay. I'll do it again.
No karaoke, unfortunately, until later. So yeah, good evening, everyone. My name's Craig. I'm the best man. It's a pleasure to be here to celebrate Andrew and Taeyoung's wedding with all of you in such a beautiful setting. And it's wonderful to see so many friends and family all together as well. A special day. Thrilled everyone got here without any dramas, no missed planes, and all that stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anyone notable who has any plane issues. Never expected when I first met Andrew working in a job that we both really disliked, to put it mildly, that we'd become the friends that we are today. And I think it's our love of football, music, duck pizza, food that really helped us cement that, amongst other things, and form those bonds. One of the things that we did talk about constantly was food, and in that job we never really had enough money to get much more than a pot noodle. But one time we saved up some money and we went to a really fancy steak restaurant, and for some reason thought, let's get the largest steak on the menu, which was 1.5 kilograms. Yeah. And so we had that. Andrew had probably 70% of that, and still had room for dessert. And I was so impressed. I've seen enough feats of him eating after that to know that that wasn't a one-off, including a recent stint where there was 8 cheeseburgers in one night, which was legitimately also very impressive. Whilst the love for giant steaks and those feats of eating haven't changed, the man has a lot from the man that I initially knew. And he's continued to grow a lot into the man he is today. And I'm really honored to be best man.
네, 안녕하세요. 오늘 제 이름은 크레이그고요. 앤드루 씨의 제일로 절친한 친구입니다. 오늘 이렇게 아름다운 장소에서 이런 축하하게 되어 매우 영광스럽게 생각을 하고요. 이 특별한 날 양사의 가족 그리고 친구들이 같이 함께 모두 모습을 볼 수 있어서 정말 기쁜 것 같습니다. 그리고 오늘 마지막 순간까지 아무 문제 없이 순조롭게 모든 분들이 다 이곳에 도착하게 되어서 정말 기쁘고요. 일단 제가 처음 앤드루를 만났을 때 저희 둘 다 전혀 이제 마음이 가지 않는 직장에서 만나게 되어서 일을 하면서 오늘과 같이 이렇게 절친한 친구가 된 것 같은데요. 하지만 저희가 되게 축구, 음악 그리고 또 오리고기 피자에 대한 이런 저희 둘의 사랑이 생각보다 저희를 조금 더 빨리 친한 친구가 만들게 되는데 도움이 된 것 같습니다. 저랑 앤드루랑 둘이 항상 같이 자주 얘기하는 토핑은 음식인데요. 저희는 정말 긴 시간 동안 사 먹을 수 있는 음식의 예산이 라면이었는데도 불구하고 어느 날 하루 정말 큰 맘을 먹고 큰 레스토랑에 가서 1.5kg 스테이크를 같이 시켜서 같이 나누어 먹게 되었습니다. 거기에서 이제 다른 사이드 디시, 디저트까지 먹는 앤드류의 모습을 보고 내가 이 짧은 운정이 아니라 정말 오래 갈 수 있는 친구를 만나게 됐구나라는 것을 느끼게 되었고요. 거대한 이런 스테이크에 대한 사랑은 크게 변하지 않았지만 남자로서 태영을 만나서 당연히 여러 반면으로 변했고요. 오늘날의 앤드루로 성장을 한 것 같습니다. 그리고 오늘 앤드류의 베스트맨으로서 이 자리에 서게 되어 정말 영광스럽습니다.
Taeyoung, I know thanks to you that he's the happiest he's ever been. And I was when Liverpool won the Champions League, so that is quite a statement. But even more impressive than that is the man you've helped him become, the kind of man who has a skincare routine, more than one towel, matching towels even. Everyone, please raise your glasses to the bride and groom. I know without a doubt they'll have a long and happy life together, full of love, good food and adventures. To Andrew and Taeyoung.
그리고 태영, 이제 당신 덕분에 앤드루가 정말 생애 가장 행복하다는 걸 제가 지금 볼 수가 있고요. 리버풀이 챔피언스 리그에서 우승했을 때 제가 같이 있었는데 그때보다 더 많이 행복한 것 같습니다. 더욱더 인상적인 건 당신 때문에 이제 앤드류가 스킨케어 루틴도 가지고 있고 매칭 컬러 수건도 갖고 있다는 것입니다. 오늘 이 자리 신부와 신랑에게 잔을 함께 들어주세요.
Thank you. Can we have the maid of honor next, please?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Simonetta, the maid of honor. What a wonderful occasion to see some of you again and meet new friends.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 시모네타입니다. 오늘 이 자리에서 다시 만나보는 분들도 있고 새로 만난 분들도 있어서 정말 멋진 아름다운 날입니다.
9 years ago, at a house party hosted by friends in London, I met a young, shy but bubbly Taeyoung. She was kind, always smiling, and incredibly interesting. We instantly bonded over the many similarities we share and quickly realized that Koreans and Italians are the best of peninsular friends.
네, 9년 전에 런던에서 친구들이 주최한 하우스 파티에서 저는 어립고 수줍지만 활기찬 태영이를 만났습니다. 태영이는 항상 친절했고 잘 웃고 그리고 저희는 정말 같은 비슷한 점이 많아서 되게 빨리 친해졌고 저희 이런 한국이랑 이탈리아 문화도 많이 닮았다는 것을 알게 되었습니다.
Over the next 6 years, I've seen Taeyoung grow and change. We haven't always been geographically close, but I've watched her achieve incredible things, like the fantastic achievement and impressive climb of going up Kilimanjaro.
지난 6년 동안 저는 이제 태영이가 성장하는 것을 보았는데요. 저희가 항상 지리적으로 가까이 살았던 건 아니지만 태영이가 길리만자로 등반 같은 이런 멋있는 경험을 이루는 것을 저는 친구로서 옆에서 지켜보았습니다.
But I'm happiest to have witnessed the most significant change of all, the person Taeyoung became after meeting Andrew.
하지만 그중 가장 큰 변화는 앤드류를 만난 후에 변해진 태영이의 모습입니다.
When she returned from South Korea, she came to my house for a dinner party, and she mentioned this guy. He was nice, cute, and literally she said, "I think he likes me. I think I like him." And this was literally just a couple of dates in.
네, 태영이가 한국에서 돌아왔을 때 저희 집에서 저녁 파티를 하게 되었는데요. 그날 밤 저희 집에 놀러 와서 이런 한 남자에 대해서 언급을 했습니다. 이 사람을 만났는데 되게 귀엽고 친절하고 아마 그 사람이 나를 좋아하는 것 같고 나도 그 사람을 좋아하는 것 같아. 아마 이건 이제 몇 번의 데이트 후에 저한테 말한 것이었는데요.
Fast forward a few months, and here I was helping Taeyoung move into a new house to live with Andrew. She was maybe a little unsure at first. Taeyoung has always been careful and a thoughtful person, needing a bit of extra motivation, Andrew will know. But when it came time to move, she was completely unfazed. She was excited, and I could see how eager she was to get into the new apartment with Andrew. And that's when I knew this wasn't just a relationship, this was home.
그 몇 달 후에 이제 저는 태영이와 앤드류와 함께 살 새 집으로 이사하는 것을 도와주게 되었습니다. 아마 처음에는 좀 불안해하는 것 같았었고 항상 태영이는 조금 조심스러운 사람이고 사려가 깊은 사람이라서 추가적으로 좀 동기부여가 필요한 그런 친구인데요. 갑자기 이사할 때가 되니까 그런 면은 전혀 보이지 않고 앤드류랑 함께 하기 위해서 새 아파트로 정말 이사해 하고 가는 그런 모습을 보게 되었는데요. 그때 저는 정말 깨닫게 되었습니다. 이건 그냥 보통 연애가 아니라 태양의 영원한 집이구나라고요.
In the 2 years that followed, I've seen Taeyoung shine in new ways. More confident, more joyful, more in love with life. And I know that's because of Andrew. He doesn't just love her, he brings out the best in her. And if we're being honest, she brings out the best in him too.
그 후 2년 동안 저는 태영이가 새롭게 빛나는 것을 볼 수가 있었습니다. 자신감도 더 많아지고 더 즐겁고 삶에 사랑에 더 많이 빠진 것 같습니다. 그래서 저는 그게 앤드류 덕분이라는 것을 정말 잘 알고 앤드류는 태영이를 사랑할 뿐만이 아니라 태영이의 최고의 버전으로 이끌어 나갑니다. 그리고 솔직히 말하자면 태영이도 앤드류를 최고의 버전으로 이끌어 나가는 것 같습니다.
I can't wait what the next 2, 5, and 10 years will bring, but I'll stop here before it starts sounding too much like a business plan.
이제 앞으로 2년, 5년, 10년이 어떻게 될지 정말 기대가 되지만 일단 비즈니스 플랜처럼 들리기 때문에 오늘은 여기서 멈추도록 하겠습니다.
To the bride's mother and father, I want to express my deepest gratitude. You have raised a truly remarkable and compassionate daughter, who I'm honored to call one of my closest friends. Not only have you given her beauty, but more importantly, I can see the kindness, values, and love you have instilled in her. She's thoughtful, generous, driven, intelligent, and respectful.
네, 그리고 제 절친한 친구의 어머니, 아버님께 일단 감사를 표시를 하고 싶은데요. 두 분은 정말 놀랍도록 자상한 딸을 키우셨고 저는 태영이를 가장 가까운 친구 중 한 명이라고 부를 수 있어서 정말 영광입니다. 그리고 두 분은 태영이에게 아름다움을 주었을 뿐만이 아니라 더 중요한 것은 태영이에게 심어주신 친절함, 가치관 그리고 그런 멋진 사람을 제가 볼 수 있다는 건데요. 태영이는 정말 사려가 깊고 마음이 크고 야심차고 지적이고 존중심이 정말 강한 그런 아름다운 여자입니다.
Through your caring guidance as well as the love of her brother, she has grown into the incredible woman standing before us today. Today marks the beginning of a new wonderful journey as she becomes a wife and Andrew her husband. But to me, she will always be my peninsula sister, Taeyoung.
부모님의 보살핌 지도 그리고 또 태영 씨의 오빠의 사랑을 통해서 오늘 우리 앞에 서 있는 아름다운 여자로 성장을 했는데요. 오늘 제 친구가 신부가 되고 앤드루가 남편이 되면서 새롭게 멋진 시작을 하게 되었는데 그렇지만 결국 저에게 태영이는 항상 자매 같은 친구입니다.
So everyone, please raise your sunglasses to Taeyoung and Andrew. May your life together be joyful, healthy, and filled with love. And may we all be lucky enough to witness the incredible future you will build together. Cheers.
신랑 신부 삶이 즐겁고 건강하며 사랑으로 가득 차기를 바랍니다. 모든 분들 잔을 들어주시길 바랍니다. Cheers.
Now can we have the father of the groom?
Thank you. Pardon? Speak loudly.
Yes.
Apparently, I've got to speak loudly in my best Scouse accent. So, okay. So, good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Derek, the proud father of the groom. Proud, yes, yeah. For this 5 minutes, anyway. So, yeah. It came as a bit of a surprise to me to find out that it's traditional for the father of the groom to make a speech, and caught me a bit unawares. So I like to look up on the internet, the good old internet, to see what a speech should cover, or more importantly, what it should not cover. And it was the should nots that were the things that I was a bit more concerned about. The first thing that came apparent is that the speech should be short, and I'm quite happy to do a short speech and not put you through any pain. So the other thing that became apparent is that I should resist telling embarrassing stories about Andrew's childhood. And I probably will, yeah. So Andrew, you're safe for now. No, you can't clap and get me off that quickly. So what can I say? I can say that it is an honour to stand here today and to celebrate the marriage of my son Andrew and his wonderful bride Taeyoung. But today is not just about two people coming together, it's about two families, two cultures, and two worlds joining as one. And that is a reminder that love has no borders. Andrew, I've watched you grow from a curious, energetic boy into a kind, strong, and compassionate man that you are today. You've made me proud in more ways than I can count, and today is no exception. Seeing you beside Taeyoung, I know that you have found someone truly special. Taeyoung. From the moment we met you, we knew you were remarkable. You bring warmth, grace, and joy into our family. And more importantly, you make Andrew happier than I have ever seen him before. For that, we are forever grateful.
안녕하세요 여러분. 통역할 시간 안 주셔서 일단 저를 모르는 분들을 위해서 제 소개를 하자면 제 이름은 데렉이고 오늘 이 앞자리에 있는 신랑 앤드루의 자랑스러운 아버지입니다. 일단 오늘 이 자리에서 신랑 아버지가 연설을 해야 된다는 것이 전통이라는 걸 알고 조금 놀랐는데요. 그래서 인터넷에서 한번 찾아봤습니다. 오늘 제가 이 자리에서 무엇을 말을 해야 될지 고민을 되게 많이 했는데요. 일단 제가 제일 먼저 깨달은 점은 저를 위해서 그리고 이 자리에 있는 모든 분들을 위해서 이 연설을 최대한 짧게 해야 된다는 것이고요. 그리고 또 다른 중요한 점은 오늘 이 자리에선 제 아들의 창피한 이야기는 피해야 한다는 것입니다. 그렇다면 오늘 제가 무슨 말을 할 수 있을지 생각을 해봤는데요. 일단 오늘 이 자리에 서서 제 아들 앤드루와 그리고 아름다운 신부 태영의 결혼을 축하하게 되어서 매우 영광이라고 말씀을 드릴 수가 있고요. 오늘은 이 두 사람이 부부만 되는 것이 아니라 이 두 가족, 두 문화, 두 나라가 합쳐지는 그런 중요한 날입니다. 사랑에는 국경이 없다는 것을 오늘 이 자리에서 알게 되는 그런 날이기도 합니다. 앤드루, 호기심이 많고 활기찬 소년에서 오늘날의 이 마음이 친절하고 강하고 자비로운 남자로 성장하는 모습을 저는 지켜보았습니다. 셀 수 없을 만큼 자랑스러웠고 오늘도 예외는 아닙니다. 신부 옆에 있는 제 아들을 보고 정말 앤드루가 특별한 사람을 찾았다는 것을 느끼게 되었습니다. 그리고 태영, 당신을 만난 순간부터 당신은 참 중요하다는 것을 제가 느꼈습니다. 당신은 우리 가족에게 따뜻함, 매우 큰 기쁨을 항상 가져다주는 그런 중요한 사람입니다. 그로 인해 제 아들이 지금까지 본 적이 없는 정말 행복한 앤드루를 볼 수 있게 되어서 저희는 정말 영원히 감사할 것입니다.
So the other thing I found out was that it suggests that the father of the groom should give some advice on marriage. Now, I'm no expert, as my marital history proves, really. So, but what I can say is that marriage is about partnership. It's about understanding. It's about togetherness. It's about laughter and lots of laughter. It's about celebrating the good times and supporting each other during the tougher ones. I have no doubt that together you will build a life filled with love, adventure and endless support.
네, 또 그리고 신랑 아버지가 결혼에 대한 조언도 해야 된다는 것을 알았는데요. 저도 이 부분에 대한 전문가는 아니지만 오늘 제가 말할 수 있는 건 결혼은 파트너십, 이해, 웃음, 정말 수많은 웃음을 같이 공유하는 것입니다. 좋은 시간에 같이 축하를 해주고 힘든 시간에는 서로를 도우며 같이 지원해주는 것이 결혼입니다. 저는 이 신랑 신부가 함께 사랑, 모험 그리고 끝없는 지원으로 가득 찬 삶을 같이 만들어갈 것이라는 것에 대한 의심의 여지가 전혀 없습니다.
So that's all I propose to say. You'll be glad to hear. But I do have one more thing to do, as has everyone else, and that is to propose a toast. So once again, let's raise our glasses to wish Andrew and Taeyoung a long, happy and healthy marriage.
마지막으로 이제 제가 해야 할 일이 있는데요. 이제 건배를 해야 하니까 앤드루와 태영에게 길고 행복하고 건강한 결혼 생활을 기원하기 위해 잔을 한번 올려주시길 바랍니다.
To Andrew and Taeyoung.
Cheers.
Father of the bride, then, please.
바로 먼저 시작을 할까요? 얘기를 하실래요? 뭐가 하고? 제가 해드릴까요? So first of all, he got sick recently and he lost his voice, but he really wanted to be here to deliver the message. So please pardon my voice for today.
제가 며칠 전부터 신경을 쓴다고 했더만은 목 감기가 찾아와가지고 이렇게 고생을 많이 하고 있습니다.
Yeah, it's been several days. I've been quite stressed out and excited for this event. So I happened to lose my voice due to my sickness.
안녕하세요. 저는 신부 김태영의 아빠 김경곤입니다.
Hello everyone. My name is Kim Kyung-jo. I am the father of the bride.
먼저 오늘 저희 아이들의 결혼식에 참석하신 친지 및 하객 여러분들께 이 자리를 빌려 진심으로 감사의 말씀을 전합니다. 아울러 저희 딸을 아껴주시고 사랑해 주시는 사돈께도 진심으로 깊은 감사를 드립니다. 오늘 인생의 새로운 장을 시작하는 여기 두 사람에게 인생의 선배이자 누구보다 아이들의 사랑하는 아빠로서 짧은 덕담 한마디 남기고자 합니다.
So first of all, thank you everyone who have attended today, friends and family from all over the places. And second of all, thank you to father and mother of the groom who loves Taeyoung like your own child. And today, as a life experienced person and as the father, I would like to give some beautiful words to bride and groom to celebrate their special day.
사랑하는 딸 영아, 아빠는 아직도 어릴 적 너의 모습이 눈에 환하단다. 엄마가 준 용돈을 지갑 속에 두었다가 잃어버린 오빠를 향해 나처럼 뱃속에 저금했으면 안 잃어버린다고 올리던 순수한 아이.
My dear love Taeyoung, I still remember when you were very young. You were such a cheeky girl. I still remember when your brother said, I lost all my pocket money that I put in the pocket. And you replied, if you left it in the belly like me, you wouldn't have lost it.
오빠 친구들과 함께 밤이 늦도록 온 동네를 누비던 활발한 아이.
You were always playing with your brother and his friends until very late night.
바지 입던 오빠를 따라 바지만 입다가 치마를 처음 입던 날 볼일을 어떻게 봐야 될지 몰라 그냥 치마를 내리던 엉뚱한 아이.
You always hung out with your brother. You were so always following him, wearing trousers and pants. I still remember the first day you wore the skirt. You could have put the skirt up just to go use the bathroom, but you took everything off.
그리고 작고 어리던 네가 어느덧 훌쩍 커 결혼을 한다니 기쁨과 동시에 떠나갈 너에 대한 걱정도 없으는구나.
My little baby girl who just grew up so fast, and now today you are getting married. Of course, I'm very happy, but in the piece of my heart, I'm slightly sad and also very touched as well.
하지만 듬직한 외모와 서글서글한 성격과 예의를 갖춘 앤드루의 곁에서 환히 웃는 너의 모습을 보며 아빠는 세상 그 누구보다 충만한 행복을 느꼈단다. 한국 사위가 되겠다고 서툴지만 열심히 한국말을 배우고 무엇이든 맛있게 먹어주는 앤드루에게도 고마움을 느낀다.
But at the same time, I can see tall, handsome, beautiful personality Andrew next to you. So I know that you made the right choice, and I know that you're going to be really happy from now on. And also for Andrew, I know that you're trying your best, learning Korean, trying to be a son-in-law in a Korean household, and also you eat everything that we made for you, which you really love.
서로의 꿈을 응원하는 인생의 서포터가 되길 바란다.
I wish you guys going to be the biggest fan and biggest supporter for each other.
서로를 가장 잘 이해하는 인생의 친구가 되길 바란다.
I want you to be not just life partner and as also as your best friend of life.
서로를 가장 잘 보담아 줄 수 있는 인생의 동반자가 되길 바란다.
I wish you guys be the best life supporter that can be together for a lifetime.
서로의 부족한 점을 가장 잘 채워줄 수 있는 인생의 반려자가 되길 바란다.
I hope you will be fill in each other's void or each other's lackness and be there for each other until the very last day.
네가 우리에게 선물했던 설렘과 행복의 순간 이상으로 너희가 함께 꾸밀 미래는 분명 더욱더 큰 사랑과 행복으로 가득 차리라 믿어 의심치 않는다. 세상 그 누구보다 너희의 건강과 행복을 바라는 아빠와 엄마가
with the happiness and the smile that you brought upon us. I wish that you have that much more in your both of your married life. Me and mother love you so much.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. So Andrew's just off to write a speech, and then once he's done, we'll be going to the ballroom, which is through the reception. So as soon as we're done with his speech, if we can move through there, that would be great.
Is this better? I have to shout into the microphone. Okay. I'm gonna add just a little bit. So thank everyone for coming. I just want to start by giving a big round of applause to the Le Meridian team for the dinner they put on. I think it's been really good. I'd like you to applause after Bomb finishes, so everyone can applaud at the same time. Thank you.
네, 일단 오늘 모든 분들 다시 한번 와주셔서 감사하고요. 그리고 오늘 이 호텔 레 메리디안 팀들 분들께 한번 감사의 마음으로 박수를 한번 전해드리고 싶습니다.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming. I know most of us are a long way from home, right? It'd be a really long drive to get back. But I think we can agree that the weather and the scenery here has been beautiful, and it's been a fantastic couple of days already. I already see a lot of sunburn. When I originally wrote this joke, I thought it'd be me, but I can see actually everyone is very sunburned, so that's really good to see.
네. 일단 모든 분들의 집에서 여기까지 오는 길이 매우 먼데 참 멀지만 그래도 이 날씨랑 풍경이 그만한 가치가 있다는 데는 모든 분들이 다 동의하실 거다라고 믿습니다. 일단 저는 제가 오늘 저만 햇빛에 그을릴 줄 알았는데 이 조크를 쓰긴 했는데 오늘 와서 자리에 보니까 모든 분들이 다 햇빛에 많이 그을리신 것 같습니다.
I want to thank my wife, Taeyoung. You've managed to stay patient during the planning of today and showed even greater patience putting up with me for this long, to be honest. Today actually marks our 3-year anniversary since our first date, so this is a pretty good anniversary gift, I would say, right? They say time flies when you're having fun, and that doesn't feel truer than when I think about us. And just how quickly today has come. It feels like we've been planning this forever and it's already here. I'm so lucky. At the start, as Rob said during the ceremony, she approached me directly, and if you've used a dating app before, you will think that she was a scam too, because that's what I thought. Originally I thought she was out to harvest my organs for profit, you know? Time may still tell on that, but the only thing you've stolen so far is my heart.
네, 일단 이 오늘 태영 이 아름다운 오늘을 계획하는 동안 정말 인내심을 갖고 같이 해준 제 아내 태영에게 먼저 감사의 말을 전달을 하고 싶고요. 사실 오늘 저희의 정말 특별한 날인데요. 오늘 저희의 첫 데이트를 한 지 3주년이 오늘입니다. 그래서 이 웨딩 자체가 정말 의미 깊은 선물인 것 같습니다. 재밌게 놀다 보면 그만큼 시간이 더 빨리 간다고 하잖아요. 그래서 저희를 생각하면 그 말이 정말 맞는 것 같은데요. 처음에 제가 어떻게 만난지 들으신 것처럼 태영 씨가 저한테 먼저 연락을 했기 때문에 저는 인터넷 사기꾼인 줄 알았습니다. 혹시 제 장기를 떼서 갖다 팔으려고 하나 그런 생각도 들었는데요. 결국에는 지금까지 시간이 지나면서 깨달았지만 태영이가 저한테 훔친 것은 제 마음뿐만입니다.
Taeyoung, you have always shown what a kind, caring, and generous person you are. And you inspire me every day to be a better person. And I promise to try and inspire you every day forward as well. I would also like to thank my friends and family for welcoming TK into their lives and helping her feel at home in the UK. I know that's been tough. I know some of them can't be here today, but I know they're here in spirit, and I hope they've sent a generous check in the post.
태영, 당신은 항상 친절하고 배려심이 많고 저는 매일 당신을 위해서 더 나은 사람이 되어야 된다라는 영감을 받고 있습니다. 또한 당신에게도 그런 영감을 주는 사람이 될 것을 항상 노력한다고 약속합니다. 그 외에도 이 TK를 환영해주고 그녀가 이제 영국에 정말 집처럼 느낄 수 있도록 도와준 저희 친구들과 가족분들께 다시 한번 감사를 드리고 싶습니다. 오늘 여기 이 자리에 오실 수 없는 분들도 많지만 모든 분들 이 최선을 기원하는 마음으로 우편통으로 후원 수표를 보내주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Now, 저는 한국 사람입니다. 무엇 보도다도 장인어르신, 어머님, 형님 흥수님, 우리 조카 로니, 슈니, 주니 감사드립니다. 가족의 이런 누로 마주주시고 제 집처럼 느끼게 해주셔서 진심으로 감사드립니다. 가족의 이런 되고 영희와 결혼하게 되어 영광입니다. 멀리 군이 부산에서 여기까지 찾아주셔서 감사합니다. 여러분께 영희에 대한 저의 사랑이 진심임을 알리고 싶습니다. 여러분께 평생 태영 씨를 잘 보살피고 사랑할 것을 맹세합니다. 저는 앞으로 태영 씨와 함께 많은 행복한 추억들을 만들기를 기대하고 있습니다. 자, 그럼 영희와죠, 그리고 모든 가족들의 행복을 위하여 모두 함께 잔을 들어주세요. Please join me in raising your glass to Taeyoung, to our families, and to our future. Cheers. Come back.
Our love is alive. I'm broken down. I need your loving, I need it now. When I'm without you, I'm something weak. You got me begging, I'm on my knees. I don't wanna be needing your love, I just wanna be deep in your love. And it's killing me when you're away. Oh baby, 'cause I really don't care where.
Give it up, guys.
Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me band and make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me down by the broken tree house. Swing me up on its hanging time. Bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open head, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. So kiss me.
Okay, put your hands together, guys. Beautiful. Now I'd like to invite everyone onto the dance floor. Kick up.